Welcome back to Lambeau Field. We are here in the second half. The Minnesota Vikings currently find themselves on top of the Green Bay Packers by a score of 14-10. Minnesota has been having success running the ball all day, essentially having the game plan of the Wisconsin Badgers last night against the Nebraska Cornhuskers, just not electing to throw the ball at all, mostly because Christian Ponder has been inaccurate and nobody's getting open. When you have a guy like Adrian Peterson, though, you can get away with that. He's already close to 200 yards on the day. Ponder, however, under 50 yards passing, 2 interceptions, and his throws have been very ugly. So the Vikings elect to stick with Adrian Peterson on this drive in the third quarter. He is over 2-11, and now the Vikings come out of the shotgun. What does Musgrave have here? Ponder's going to throw in. It's dropped on the right side by Michael Jenkins. Another drop for this Vikings offense, and it was actually a pretty accurate throw that time by Christian Ponder. Now it is 2nd down and 10. Out of the same formation, fake the handoff to Adrian. No, give him the football, Christian. It's thrown to the right side, and Tramon Williams has the interception. What was Ponder thinking? With an offense like this, why do you even ponder passing, to quote Paul Allen? What is going on here? Tramon Williams pick 6 to the end zone, and the Packers have retaken the lead. And I wonder now if anybody can even hear me over this raucous Lambeau Field crowd who is cheering as the Green Bay Packers have taken the lead now 17-14. We go back to the Minnesota Vikings next possession, 32 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Will they go back to the ground game now? Does Musgrave know what he has to do? Hand off Adrian up the middle. He's got another first down for the Vikings, 14 yards. He may break his own personal record of rushing yards in a single game if they continue to pound the rock with him. 1st and 10, Ponder, play action, he's gonna throw it, and he doesn't know where to go, and he gets sacked by C.J. Wilson. A loss of 3. Looked like he might have wanted to take off on that play. Now it is 2nd down and 13 out of the shotgun. Ponder, he's going to throw again. No, he's going to take off to scramble, and he gets about 4 yards, making it 3rd down and 9. And the Vikings are once again in the situation where they have to throw the ball to get a first down. Out of the gun now, Peterson to his right, not getting a handoff on this play for sure. Ponder going to go long for Jerome Simpson, and he was blanketed on the play. Absolutely no separation, but the good news for Minnesota is that they did not award him with a Bernard Berrien contract in the past offseason. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers see the field once again, and they are trying to make this a 2-score game and put the Vikings out of this one. With a 2-score lead, the Vikings essentially could not run the ball any longer, and Rodgers to throw on 1st and 10, no pressure. Rodgers steps up, and he finds Jordy Nelson on the right side inside the 10-yard line. And now the Packers have 2nd down and goal to go after a holding call, and Rodgers is out of the shotgun, and there's the cover 2 killer, the seam route by the tight end, Jermichael Finley. He's in the end zone, and now with a 2-score lead, the Vikings cannot win this game with the way Christian Ponder is currently playing. Mason Crosby comes out to attempt the extra point and make it a 10-point game. Kick is up, and what is wrong with Mason Crosby? He misses the extra point. It is still 23-14. Packers have a 9-point lead. And look who comes out at quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. It is Joe Webb. After a bad day by Christian Ponder, the Vikings want to see what they can do and try to get a miraculous victory with Joe Webb, who's had success late in games before, even last year when Ponder got hurt. Webb takes off on his first attempt, gets about 6 yards, and will go ahead to 2nd down and 4. Peterson to his left out of the shotgun. Joe Webb takes the snap, gonna roll out to his right now, using his speed, maneuvers around the lineman, and he's gonna go ahead, get the first down, and Joe Webb is across the 40-yard line. And think about it, if Christian Ponder couldn't throw the ball and nobody was getting open, why not just put Webb in the game anyway? I mean, if someone's gonna be running, wouldn't you want it to be Joe Webb? I would. The 2-minute warning has now approached us after another Joe Webb first down. Out of the shotgun, he takes the snap, rolls out to his left, now being chased, wants to throw it away, and he is hit as he throws, and he is writhing in pain. Who is coming onto the field now? Brett Favre has entered the game. No, actually, this is the kid out of Sacramento State. This is McLeod Bethel Thompson, the Vikings' 3rd-string quarterback, rocking the Brett Favre number 4. Out of the shotgun, MBT, back to throw. Quick left side, Jerome Simpson, first down, out of bounds at the 11-yard line. MBT throws a downfield pass for a first down, and the Vikings have a little bit of a pulse left. If the Vikings can get a score here, it'd make it a whole lot more interesting. Second down at 11. MBT out of the shotgun. Peterson to his right. Handoff. Peterson up the middle. Touchdown, Minnesota. Peterson is in again. His third touchdown on the day. And the Vikings have cut this lead to 2 points as Adrian Peterson has 246 yards on the day. But how about MBT and Joe Webb coming into the game in relief of Christian Ponder and leading the Vikings down for a score. Blair Walsh is onside. Kick is not recovered by Minnesota. Good play by Donald Driver. But with a couple of timeouts left, the Vikings can hold the Packers to a 3-and-out and get the football back for their offense. First down handoff, Alex Green, and the turf monster eats him up there, trips him up ahead for a 2-yard gain. And now second down and 8 approaches us. Handoff, Alex Green again, and he tries to hurdle his offensive lineman. But that was definitely not a very smart hurdle, as we call it here, or a smurtle. And now it is third down and 9, handoff to Green again, and he runs into his own man, trips himself up, and he is down at the 40-yard line. That makes it fourth down now as the Vikings burn their final timeout, and out comes Mason Crosby for the 57-yard field goal. Kick is up, it's wide left, Crosby misses again, and the Vikings are going to get the ball with excellent field position, and MBT, McLeod Bethel Thompson, can he lead the Vikings to an upset victory here in Lambeau Field? It's fourth down and 10, MBT finds Kyle Rudolph downfield, down to the 35-yard line, out of bounds, Minnesota. They have a shot here. Here comes Blair Walsh, 51-yard field goal, going for the win from the right hash. Snap spot, hold by MBT is good. The kick is even better, and the Vikings have the victory, 24-23 over the Green Bay Packers. In a game where clearly Christian Ponder was having one of his worst days as an NFL quarterback, the Vikings wanted to give themselves the best opportunity to win, and so put in somebody else to see if they could do any better. It doesn't have to be a permanent decision, and today it paid off for the Minnesota Vikings. They definitely would not have won this game if Christian Ponder had not been taken out. After benching Christian Ponder, the team definitely rallied around the likes of Joe Webb and McLeod Bethel Thompson. Is this going to be a permanent change coming forward? Is Christian Ponder going to be benched? We're going to look at the tape. We're going to keep it in the house, and we're going to look at the tape, and our coaches are going to get together. We're going to figure out how to get better, and we're going to get better as a team, and we're going to do those things we have to do to improve.